Hello folks, and welcome to the Man on the Go YouTube channel. We are in the workshop once again today, and what we're going to be going over is this Craftsman 2-tool combo kit. It comes with the drill driver. It's actually a hammer drill, and then an impact driver, 2 batteries, a charger, and a bag. This is their made in the USA one. You can see on the patch there, with global materials, which is a selling feature for me, to be honest. I know there are some other YouTube videos out there, some folks on the whole platform that are saying, you know, it's not really made in the USA because it's made with global materials. There's all kinds of different things out there talking about whether or not they actually even assemble them there in the factory. You know, I don't know all the details on that, and to be quite frank with you, don't really care. Still give somebody a job, right? In the United States, just the fact that even if they're just packaging it there, at least there's a factory. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've said it many times on other videos. If you haven't seen our videos yet, this channel is looking to build a community of like-minded people. People that want to be able to do things on their own, be able to do things for themselves, to take care of their family or those that they love, as well as improving their lifestyle, home improvement type things, what have you. That's what this channel is about. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please subscribe. And as always, if you like this video, only if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. That really helps out this channel, and we always appreciate that, as well as comments and sharing it. You know, the typical stuff that YouTube folks say. So I've actually already had these tools out of the box. You can see the box has been opened. I got the bag on top. I've actually used this hammer drill. I've also used this impact driver in some things that I've done around my house, around my property. I've been fixing my fence, actually making it a bit stronger because the contractors that put this fence in did a terrible job. I have a video on that, and I will link that in the description if you're interested in checking that out. But I think we're gonna dig into the bag here, and I'm gonna show you what we got. Okay, before we open the bag and look at the tools that are in there, let's go over some of the specifications that are on the box. So this is, you know, the V20. It's a brushless tools. It's a 2-tool combo kit, and it has the hammer drill, which they're claiming up to 60% more runtime, which it has asterisks on there. I don't know exactly what they're comparing that to. Okay, let's see. So it looks like this is versus their other one with a 1.5 amp hour battery and a 2 amp versus the 2 amp hour battery that this comes with. And it looks like it's comparing it to another model here, which is probably not brushless. That would be my guess. So that's how you get that 60% more runtime, and also the 100% more runtime for the impact driver. Some of the other specifications: it is concrete drilling capable, which it's a hammer drill, so I would hope so, right? Okay, so it does come with this bag. It's got the patch on there, tool made in the USA with global materials. I don't know, it's kind of nice. The stitched lettering here, it is riveted, which is nice for that extra strength. You know, honestly, the bag doesn't feel that bad. It's got a heavier duty bottom to it. Yeah, I mean, it's a bag, you know? And I have already used this bag to help carry these tools out to the job site with me while I was working on that fence, so it's already came in handy. And it doesn't come packaged this way, you know. I've already opened this thing up. As I said, these just come in these plastic bags, but I'm not gonna repackage things for you. I think you guys can figure it out. You know, it comes bagged up. But we got the impact driver out right here. And I already threw the 2 amp hour battery on these, and they are fully charged. So we're gonna throw this thing through some tests, check out how it does. And then the hammer drill, which I don't have any concrete. Battery's fully charged on this as well. We're gonna test this one out. I don't think we're gonna do the hammer drill feature, but if that is something you all wanna see, let me know. But my first impressions when I pulled these things out of the bag, I guess, of course, it comes with the instructions, you know, if you want those. And then, as I said, it comes with clips to attach. And here's your hole on the side there. You just attach your clips on there. I don't know, maybe I'll put those on, maybe not. I'm gonna keep them just in case I decide to. But my first impressions out of the box, whenever I pulled them out, is I like the way they feel actually. The handle is ergonomical. It feels good in the hand, actually. The trigger isn't bad. I'm gonna throw this on low. The selector for reverse does have a neutral section so that it can't be pulled, and that's great for when you throw it in the bag. That way you know your trigger's not going to get accidentally pulled and your tool's going to run out of battery before you ever even get to use it. And then this hammer drill actually has a light on the bottom. You know, typical. It seems to illuminate surface just fine for use. It is brushless, as it says on the back here. This is the model number for those that are interested, CMCD 721. Like it had on the box, it's 2 gearbox selection, low, high, and then it goes all the way up to 13. I guess maybe 13 and a half, I don't know. Speed, drilling, hammer drill. Kind of nice. It is an all metal chuck, which this is the first tool I've ever had that's an all metal chuck. Yeah, kind of nice. Definitely feels sturdy. Everything feels good. I will say the only thing that I wasn't a huge fan of is the way this trigger sticks out right here. Kind of makes it difficult to grab hold completely of this gear change here. Your thumb kind of hits it. So, I don't know, I feel like maybe they could have cut that back somehow a little bit. That's a minor thing, but that's probably the only thing I've seen so far that I don't like out of this hammer drill. Otherwise, it feels sturdy, feels good. I've already used it, and I'm gonna show you guys some tests with it, but I've already used it, and it works pretty darn well. All right, for the impact driver, which I guess maybe these could have been split up into 2 videos, but I think we're gonna run them all in one because these are gonna be quick tests. But it has the 3 gearboxes, 1, 2, and 3. Selector's right down there. Seems to be good. Woo! That 3 has some decent power. Just like the hammer drill, selector feels good. Does have the neutral. Reverse, forward, obviously, and then it's got the 3 LEDs on the front, and I like that actually. Good illumination going on with this thing. Feels good. It's pretty compact. Rubberized molding on the front here and on the back. Yep, I enjoy it so far. It has the quick insert chuck, and it seems to retain the bits really well. I've already tried that out. Got these on sale, some Phillips number 2 from the old Craftsman. I think they were like $5 or something for this package of them. And you know how the number 2 bits go. So that's what we're gonna throw in there for, I think, some of our tests. These are impact rated. Yeah, so that's the impact driver. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and start driving some screws and doing some drilling. Okay, so as I've said, I've already used this drill mainly the most so far. I used the impact driver a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll some footage now of this in action. Alright, so let's do the screws first, the 3-inch deck screws. You know, it's pretty locking chuck. Lock her down, over 1, back 1. We're locked in nice and tight. Let's drive this. Let's see how it does in speed high. I'll be honest with you. I normally, when I'm drilling, unless I'm not wanting to crack my wood, split my wood, then I will. It's nice to have this to turn it down. That's the only time I really ever change this. So I do use the speed settings, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it on high here and on high here. This head's deformed. That's perfect. See? So what that tells me is this thing's super powerful. That was impressive, to be honest. Had to back her off. But we're gonna do the 1-inch paddle bit. See how she does. Actually, I am gonna put this. Let's do speed. Let's do speed 1. We'll compare the two. It's on drill. And go. And that 1-inch paddle bit has been used quite a bit. It is not the sharpest one. But wow. She sunk her down in there real nice. That was actually pretty impressive. I don't know if you've seen my other videos where I actually test the Hitachi and we do Ryobi as well. If you haven't, I'll link those down in the description. Go check those out. They did not perform that well. They just did not. This one has outperformed them already, which is kind of to be expected. But let's do it on high now. Yeah, that's pretty dang good. It didn't really struggle much at all with that. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, so whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I like to use scraps. You know, whatever I got laying around. And I have this old from some cornhole boards I was messing with that I didn't really screwed up. So these are scrap. This is a 2-inch hole saw blade. It's been used. You know, it's not new. Battery life on the battery still fully charged. We have her in drill on high. Let's see how it does. See how it goes. Yep, too much power, I guess. You're gonna break the old arm there. Let's drop her down to low. Let's see how it does. Ready? Go. But it made it through, which this blade is shot. I think I need a new blade, that's for sure. Let me show you. So this is what we got. We were burning her up, the wood that is. But it did drill through it. That was on low, on drill. On high, it bit in. It's too much torque. And it stopped. For the old impact driver, we're gonna run her through a few things here, see how it does. First off, we're gonna do these, I think these are 1 1/4. They're little fellas. Let's run a couple of these through this plywood, and then we'll move on to the bigger tests in the treated, pressure treated stuff. I'm on speed 1. I'm gonna try it on speed 1. Yep, no issues on speed 1. Driving those little screws, which you wouldn't expect there to be an issue. take these off. I'm gonna need these screws for my fence. We're gonna do these 3-inch deck screws, speed 1, pressure treated wood. See how it does. So no issues. It drove it just fine. Let's see how it does. The 4-inch. Again, we're gonna do it on low. Really good. Let's move on up to 2. I want to see how it does. Same 4-inch. Helps to going forward. Super quick. It's so powerful. It's almost too powerful. So if I was running these screws, I would probably leave it on 1 because it's hard to keep your bit on when it's that powerful. All right, we're gonna run a 6-inch timber lock into the pressure treated. Let's see if it'll do it on 1. Let's just see. See, this is where those extra speeds come in handy. It'll do it. It's gonna take it a long time. Let's bump it up to 2. Nice. Sunk it. That's not bad. Speed 2. Sunk this 6-inch timber lock. So now let's try highest speed 6-inch timber lock, pressure treated wood. See how easy it goes through there. And go. No problem. No problem at all. Alright folks, I think that's gonna wrap this video up. So after putting this drill impact driver to the test, it's a little warm on top, and I actually did lose a bar and battery. So those tests though with those timber locks and the 1-inch bit, those are pretty hard on these tools, but they handle them just fine, and the warmth really isn't that much, to be honest. So I was impressed with the power of this impact driver and the power of this hammer drill. Honestly, for a DIY homeowner, this is going to be too much power for you. You don't need it. It's just not necessary. So, you know, I feel like the Craftsman line is more in the DIY homeowner realm. And honestly, I don't know why they would need to pack that much power into these tools. It's cool. I'm not angry about it. All you gotta do is, you know, adjust your speeds, turn them down to suit your needs. I guess it's nice to know to have that you'll have that power if you need it, but for most tasks that I do, I don't need them to be that powerful. So I was impressed with their performance in that regard, and I've used them, like I said already. They work really well. I like the way they feel. I like the trigger mechanism. I like the selector here. Everything feels well built. It doesn't feel cheaply made. And I feel like at the price point though, it's probably a little bit high. I don't know what these run off the top of my head. I'll link it in the description, but they're 200 something. And I did have a 10% off discount though, so that does help with the cost. Really the selling feature for me was I'm interested in getting in the Craftsman line, and I already have kind of started to move that way with the table saw. If you haven't watched that video, go check that out. And you know, yeah, I feel like it was a worthwhile purchase. maybe a little bit too much for my needs. I think they have another like middle grade brushless that's not made in the USA with global materials. Maybe check that out. I don't know how the brush tools work out. I don't have any of them, but these right here I've been impressed with, and they're going to be a nice addition to the old workshop. Glad to have them. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, because that's going to help out this channel a lot. And also consider subscribing, because this is the type of stuff that you're going to see, along with many other things. We got all kinds of stuff in the lineup for you guys. So I actually have a saw from Craftsman, the brushless circular saw. That's going to be coming real soon. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss out on all the fun stuff that we have planned on this channel. As always, I appreciate you being here. And make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these tools. What do you think about Craftsman? You like them? You hate them? You love them? You know, back in the day when they were with Sears, they were good quality tools. And then Sears decided to cheap out, and they started making crappy tools. So, you know, they were really good a while back, a long time ago, became not so great. And now they're back trying to reinvent themselves. And this drill driver, this hammer drill, and this impact driver, they're powerful. Seem sturdy. I like them. Like the way they feel. I'm happy with them. That's going to be it. Talk to you guys later.